Well, pitter patter, let's get the fuck at her. It's Joe the Bull Guy. We got, as always, Nicole and Jimbo. How the fuck are you all doing today?
Good.
Um, we're gonna address this real quick, get it out of the way. Normally I have my alcohol here and we do a little salute. I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm doing it with Diet Coke. Salute, everybody. Cheers to the weekend. Happy weekend. Um, Real quick, we'll get this out of the way. Most of you who follow me on TikTok or have been there, or if you're just listening and you're normally one of the listeners on Spotify or whatnot, we talked on Monday about how we may be putting Piper down and that we had to put her down. That did take place Wednesday. It's tough, it's hard, it's not fun, but as I say all the time, you got to live 5 minutes at a time, and we've just been making it 5 minutes at a time. According to Vern, we are the red crew tonight. Thank God we're not the nipple crew because we just came from that. Just saying. Jimbo couldn't take his fucking eyes off of those high beams. Anyway, yeah, look, he's like guilty as charged. But anyway, other than that, it was a decent week. Try to muscle through that. We do have something interesting tonight, though, guys, and we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna count to three, and then, like we discussed, okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We are so off too. Birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday to you. Let's fucking go. Chloe in the house. How we doing, Chloe? He's thinking about his bleaching. Oh my God, Vern. I
did say Mr. President.
Is that really your asshole?
Wait, what?
Oh, you got that picture
She
too?
sent me a picture. Was that your asshole, really?
No, it wasn't.
Thank Jesus.
Well,
I was like, Vern, I'm going to come to Ohio.
And say,
oh, and see, here, I thought I was the special one getting that picture.
She said it was your asshole.
I sent it to her in unmarked circumstances.
Oh, shit.
I'm done. I'm sorry. Anyway, speaking of assholes, I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of Vern,
look, no. Here's the best part, though. You got this one over here who believes that we're actually talking about getting an asshole picture. He sold it perfectly, and Vern started it off with he's thinking about his bleaching. So I appreciate y'all. Gotcha, bitch. Anyway, let's talk about our sponsor.
Gotcha, bitch. Sorry.
Gotcha. These nuts. No, aimbot. Listen, great fucking energy. It's in the fucking link in bio. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take one of these gummies right now because I could use a little pick me up. I just had the 300 milligram caffeine earlier. It's been fantastic. But yeah, man, I don't know. Vinny, thank you for turning me on to these. They're fucking amazing, and salute. So, with that being said,
can I give a little quick shout out, because if I don't get it off of my chest right now, I want to be like a 8-year-old at Christmas morning. We had to hold up the podcast tonight. It's my fault, and I apologize, but I had to take a phone call from the establishment that we did the barbecue takeover at their restaurant last night. So she just got done. She runs a restaurant. She just got done. It was a record evening. And we had to talk numbers and stuff. And I apologize for being late, but I'm so excited because it's phenomenal. And I had to let it out. Thank you, everybody that follows me on the barbecue stuff. We had a record evening, and that just made my fucking night. And I'm so happy.
Dude, it's amazing. And congratulations, Jimbo. You need that. And that's
I needed that for sure.
It's a win. It's a win, man. It's a win. I think Vern,
Oh, Vern got me this week, guys.
Yeah, I know. I was just segueing into this because, just like we just got, the whole chat and Jimbo thinking about, bleached assholes, which is funny as fuck. Let's ask a poll. Everybody in the chat, does anybody know what a skin flute is? Anybody? Well, I know what it is. Jimbo knows what it is. Nicole now knows what it is. Well, it's a penis, ladies and gentlemen. It's a dig. It's and done, right? So Vern goes.
We were talking about sex. I played in the marching band. I played the saxophone, and I was trying
to gift on TikTok, right? Wasn't it? It's all because of the TikTok gift.
Yeah, it was all because of the TikTok gift. And I'm talking. I'm thinking we're still talking about the marching band. And I said, yeah,
go. Look, I have no idea about this. I took 3 days hiatus from TikTok, right? And here she is. She gets this gift, and she's telling me this story, right? So I just want you guys to understand how this story is coming across, right? So she goes, Joe, Vern got me fucking good today. And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, I did. She did. She gave me the saxophone gift. And I'm like, she gave you what? She goes, the saxophone gift. And I'm like, yo, is she doing what I think she's doing? And she's like, so she gave me the saxophone gift. And she says, Vern asked me, do I play the skin flute? And that she played the skin flute. What is that? And I'm like, you mean a penis?
Didn't know what it was.
She goes, I didn't know what that was.
She said it was a male part. That's what she said in my chat. And I was like, what?
Penis, male part, it is what it is.
But I didn't know, Joe. It was crazy, guys.
But if I can, real quick. Nicole, I did come to your defense in saying that most high school girls and above and beyond would probably not have ever heard that because it's a term from guys saying it to other guys. Like
it's locker room talk.
Like it's locker room talk. You're like, oh yeah, I'm in band. Oh, it's
like you grab them by the
like. So I don't imagine that would be something that like a female would hear. That's like
Vern heard it. She's a lady.
She's a lady.
Yeah, I've used that word twice tonight.
Why do I just have the song "Slob on My Knob, Corn on the Cob" just start playing while she's doing this with the? I don't know, man.
Right. See, she learned it at a poker table
at deer camp.
At deer camp.
I mean, to be fair, yeah. And when you said what you said on fucking TikTok, I'm like, oh my Jesus. I'm like, we love TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop.
Well, see,
anyway,
Vern just broke. It's like Fight Club. You don't talk about Fight Club. Deer camp.
We're talking about skin flutes. It's not like we're talking about other things. It's a skin flute. Anyway, we have some exciting news too, right? Jimbo's news was fucking phenomenal, and that's awesome. That is his win of the fucking week. As y'all notice, we know 100%, man. And I'm so happy for you, and I'm glad everything worked out.
Thanks, brother.
Honestly. No, truthfully, it's a good win for you. I do want to say this though. You notice how Nicole has some squishy shit behind her, right?
We gotta talk about it. I'm so excited.
We gotta talk. Jimbo's fucking nipples beaming away, and fucking he's ecstatic. But so we're obviously not in our normal spot, right? Like Nicole's got some construction going on, and we all know how she does the corgi, which is over her right shoulder. But there's over the left shoulder is a bull. And go ahead, Nicole, you take it away. I'll let you do this.
So this is Joe. When Joe was away for a while, obviously you guys know he was dealing with some personal stuff. So I hang out with Joe so much that I was having Joe withdrawals. And I was at the store and I saw this bull and I was like, oh my God. And mind you guys, weeks ago, I didn't even know what a bull was. I didn't know it was a cow too. So that was another thing. So I thought this would be perfect. I said, oh my God, it could be our mascot, but it also could keep me company until Joe comes back. So this is Mr. Joe the bull. And he's our new mascot for the podcast.
And I'm not covering my face because I'm laughing. I'm covering my face.
No, it's cool. I don't care if you would laugh because I really had Joe withdrawals, guys.
It's because my eyes are glassing up. That is fucking awesome.
I really missed him. He's like my big brother. So yeah, I saw him and I said he's perfect. He's all brown and dark and hairy, like.
That is awesome. That is so awesome.
Right.
Vern, stop. Don't take away from this moment, Vern. What's Rocky Mountain oysters?
She's like, you ever have?
I don't even know if I know what that is, dude.
No. We're not talking about bulls.
Sex stories now.
Yeah, it is. So I wanted to introduce the mascot of the Joe the Bull guy. We got Vern. Okay, let's just.
I don't.
Let's address this. Rocky Mountain oysters are pickled bull's balls.
Oh, dude, I didn't even know that a cow was a bull and a bull was a cow.
Sheep. Wait, the ones I had were fucking. They were cow. It was disgusting. I had no idea.
That's Rocky Mountain fucking watermelons.
Listen, it was fucking gross. Whatever the fuck
You're
it
like
was.
this big, that's
Oh no, it was like a good fucking. Like they handed me this thing and they're like, "Do you want a Rocky Mountain oyster? They're really good." And I'm like, "What the?" And I eat. I'm a foodie, right? So I'm like, "Okay, what is this?" And he goes, "Oh, just eat it. I'll tell you what it is once you tasted it." And I cut into it and I'm looking at it. I'm like, "That's not kidney. That's not liver. I don't know what part of the body." And I put it in my mouth. And he goes, "It's bull's balls." And I went, "What?" Like the whole thing came out. It was fucking gross. But hey, it is what it is.
Oh man.
Like it's so veiny.
Oh.
Wow.
Listen, that's a load you don't want in your mouth. I fucking said it.
Oh, you heard balls also, yeah. Yeah,
so
it's sheep nuts, I've always heard.
I don't know. I heard it was bull's balls. Like it's gross. Either fucking way. It's some other fucking thing's testicles in your mouth.
Usually sheep nuts are about like that and bull nuts are about like that.
It was literally the size of a fucking halo orange. It was fucking gross. Nothing I will eat. Nothing I will eat. Okay.
She's in her jacuzzi. She don't know what she's talking about.
I was told nuts. Okay. Anyway, love you, Vern. Speaking of nuts, why don't we get into our crazy sex?
Oh yes, guys. So I have some sex stories for you guys. These are some personal ones, not my personal stories, but some people I know's personal stories.
These are friends of Nicole's. Okay. Just understand this.
All right, guys, ready? So this is when my friend always tells the story of how her brother and his girlfriend once bought a salad and put the salad in the girl's vajayjay. All right, so he could eat it out, right? Eat the salad out. But then a week later, she ended up in the ER with maggots in her vajay.
So say that again.
So they went to a gas station.
Yes.
So this was, a guy and a girl. They went to a gas station, got a gas station salad. So he could go home.
Salad, like an actual salad you put ranch on with croutons from a gas station.
Right.
Gas station, mind you. Who knows? Maybe in the hood. Okay.
Maybe in the hood.
Maybe it's expired salad. I'm not sure. Okay. But then he ate it out of her. And then a week later, she ended up going in the ER. She had maggots in her vajay.
First of all, let's just dissect this. No pun intended.
We listen and we don't judge.
Oh, I'm fucking judging. Screw that. We are judging this shit.
These are not stories. I will not tell you. These are not my own stories.
So many comments. I have
some good ones though, but not.
Here's the thing. Here's the first thought. Who the fuck buys a salad at a gas station? Like you ever walk into 7-Eleven? Hello, thank you for coming in. Would you like no, and then you're going to take that and stuff it into what are they trying to make a walking taco?
I don't know. I mean, I think taco salad was a different term.
Was it a Caesar? What dressing was on it? There are so many fucking questions. Did we use ranch or vinegar? Vinegar would make that really sour. You would think that would kill any larvae.
Where did the maggots come
from? Was this from Chipotle? I don't know. I'm kidding. That was E. coli.
The larva was already there.
So the larva was right. That meant the salad wasn't washed. Yet not the dressing in the salad. It was in. There were bugs on the lettuce, and then they put it in the fucking hooch, and it grew fucking And we're talking maggots, not flies. We're talking little white things that go, and not the little overdeveloped, fuck trophies. We're talking like actual. But
I mean, we have to talk about the number one thing out there is that salad is for the ass. Tossed salad. That's
either way. Oh, okay, hold on though.
Salad was.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if it's tossed to salad. Right? They took actual lettuce and shoved it into a vagina. So
and it's crevices. We got layers in there.
But
and also, I would say
gotta open it up.
The male involved week, dude, just get in there. You don't need salad. You don't need no dressings. You don't need no tomato. No croutons.
Why do you think he put it in there?
Croutons. No, dude.
You think that's why he needed the salad, the extra reaction.
Enjoy it for what it is, brother. Enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. That one just
no. We can't move on. I got
so many questions. So many questions.
I literally.
Of course, I had to pick the worst stories.
You know this person, right? So I need you to do me a favor. I need you to ask me, or ask them, not ask me. It wasn't me. What dressing they used? I am dying. Hi, Steven.
I knew that some of these people are from like my hood times, so you got to mind you why they were doing stuff they were getting paid to do, probably.
Well, 100%. Listen, I don't think anybody goes to listen. To be fair, I've never walked up to a chick with a fucking salad from Wendy's and been like,
stories from Streetwalker.
You see this? I wonder what your hair pie tastes like with it. Like I was not like, let me get a crouton and a side of clitoris. Like it was never. You know what I mean? Like if anything, it'd be like, here, let's slather some ranch on it. Like let's get some Chipotle mayo. What? No, I wouldn't shove anything up someone's hoop and then fucking eat it out. Like, what is this? Like, did she lay on her back? Here's the question, though.
That's kind of I mean.
Did she lay on her back and you scoop it out while she's doing like a reverse handstand?
You never put hands in a girl's vajayjay?
Put what? Like a lollipop and shit? No,
nobody's ever.
No, I haven't. No, maybe I call me fucking vanilla with the St. Andrews rack under the bed, but I've never used that. No, because I don't know. I've used like chocolate syrup. I've used whipped cream. I've used other things, but I never went salad. Like gummies, like Nerds clusters. What we going on an Easter egg hunt?
Pop rocks.
No, I've used Pop Rocks, but that doesn't go in. It goes on the outside. It's not like here, bitch, hold it. You know, like listen, I'm gonna hold it open. I'm gonna pour some Diet Coke in and throw a fucking Mentos in and see what happens.
You put the Pop Rocks on your tongue, and then
I know, Jimbo. You and I are this. We have the same shit. Fun dip, all that. We got that. But I'm just saying, like, who's all like you getting a spreader, pouring Coke in and being like, two should do. Boom, there goes the Mentos. Let's see if it pops. Like, what fucking idiot is going to put some chamoy on it? Like,
oh my God. I don't know.
And then the worst part is could you imagine that that's not the same guy she was with that found the maggots? Could you imagine being the guy, the runner up with the maggot puss? Like,
when they're just crawling out of leg.
Could you imagine? You go down to go into this little hair pie and you're like, oh, what is
making this way too gross.
When did herpes get legs? Like, what the fuck?
This is the biggest crabs I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God, that was a bad one, guys. What would you guys rate
that was fucking
1 to 10? Guys, what would you rate that 1 to 10? 10
would I rate 10?
That's
10. That's a fucking 10. There's maggots in a vagina. Someone took a whole fucking salad and stuffed it in. And that's the best part, right? Like, they didn't riddle it on top because maggots wouldn't have been inside. They'd have been on.
She had to take antibiotics for 6 weeks, dude. That took forever.
Look, she needed a fucking fly bomb and some fly papers.
I actually know the girl had maggots. It wasn't. I moved the story a little around, but I knew.
Could you imagine she pops out her tampon and a fly comes out?
I need some rough girls out there in the hood. Okay, they would have done anything for a rock. Okay.
Listen, all I'm fucking this is honestly the best way to say drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad. Fucking sound.
They're not all from those stories.
I get it.
They're not. That was a really bad one. I'm sorry. I should have not started that one.
No, that was.
But some of these other ones are pretty bad too. Are you guys ready for another one?
Let's go. Another one.
Yeah, no, let's
go.
Let's go past maggot vagina or garbage tail kid.
One time during a session with my dom, he was whipping me fairly hard while I had a gag in my mouth. And I started to bite down and one of my tooth came out. My tooth broke. And needless to say, I didn't care to continue after that.
She shut the fucking
door so hard. She was crunching down on that ball.
Real tooth, fake tooth. Denture tooth.
Important question. When it broke off, did it go in her mouth or out of her mouth?
Or did it stick in the gag?
She told me that she broke her tooth while she had a gag in her mouth. What kind of movie story?
It happens. Whoa, Jim. You talk like this is experience. I'm like, is it a denture or a real tooth? Was it stuck in like...
But if you break it and it goes in, then you're like choking on it.
That's bad. Dentures are harder to break.
It pops out, then you're like, just keep going.
That's behind
he's like, there's just a little bit of blood. It's like a period. Don't worry about it. We're in a Red Wing tonight. Like, I mean,
you're like, what the heck happened? Like, oh, my tooth.
I would definitely. And another thing is, why I don't want to get whipped and gagged at the same time. You're only doing one or the other. Like
this is where we differ on the lifestyles, but that's okay. We listen and don't judge. I mean, this isn't. It's awful that her tooth broke.
Totally done after that, Steven. Totally done.
But it's kind of funny, right? Like you got fly, but that brings a whole new meaning to Lord of the Flies. I can't get off of this. I really.
Literally smiling. We're doing it. I'm doing it. Let's go.
Do you think a ornithology or what is the bug one? Entomology? Is it entomology? No. Ornithology is what the fuck is the bug one?
Hey, that was money.
Andrew, what's the like archaeologist, blah blah blah. It's zoologist. What's the bug one?
I had a gag in my mouth and he was whipping me so good.
Yeah, but Steven, look, I would much rather be like, I bit an apple, right? Like I would make up anything about my tooth. What do you say about the flies in your vagina? Like I just let the cum sit there for days on end. Like,
oh, this one's a good one. This one's about a raccoon.
What?
Yeah,
we go into the boot. Go ahead, let's hear it.
Okay, so this was about a small town girl. They lived in a small town. And they were in the back of a lot of small towns, they're hooking up and there's nowhere to go. There's like no hotels. There's like, you've got your parents' houses. So they're usually, are getting down in pickup trucks, right? In the back of their bedding, like in some fucking field or something.
Entomologist.
Anyway, while they were having sex in the back of the truck, there also was a dead raccoon in there with them.
Did they use it?
That was how hillbillish.
Did they use it for warmth? Did they eat it afterwards? Was it the condom?
They were fucking, and all of a sudden there was a dead raccoon next to them.
Where was this?
I'm not telling you.
No, the state.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, if this was West Virginia, they probably gutted that and used it as a condom.
Yeah,
it's like a French tickler.
I've heard over the years, and like. It's not word to word. I had to like actually make a sentence.
No. Listen,
but
you're
good.
In
the back of the truck, there's a high probability that there may be a dead animal in the back.
Oh, 100% in West Virginia.
The guy's probably a hunter or like whatever, and then they were fucking and
they hit it with their car. They threw it in.
It on. It was like a dead. I mean, they didn't care. I guess.
And it has West Virginia bloodline relative.
I only brought the raccoon.
A West Virginia tickler is definitely a raccoon gutted and used as a condom. That's 100%. That's what a West Virginia cocksock is. They're like, hey, buddy, we got a fat one. It'll fit you, Mr. Magnum.
He ain't bleeding or nothing. So you ever remember
bleeding or nothing?
Remember the class? I can't take any credit for this. It was the old Jeff Foxworthy skit. He said what he would do was, "You're a redneck if." Those jokes, and he goes, I had a guy stand up and goes, I got one for you. He goes, okay. Everybody says they got
the
one.
Beaver or the woodchuck.
He goes, so we hit this beaver on the side of the road. We pulled over, and my buddy picked him up by the tail, and he goes, he ain't bleeding or nothing. And at that time, it came to life and bit his nipple nipple off. He goes, so he thinks
I got no nipples.
So he goes, he thinks that if you say he ain't bleeding or nothing, will bring a dead beaver back to life.
But remember, he's like, it bit it off. OMF off.
That's exactly what that reminded me of, Nicole.
Oh my God. Could you imagine you're banging in the back of that and the raccoon wakes up?
Don't dead animals have a smell? I mean, I guess you're outside. You can't really.
Wait a second.
But there's already a sex smell.
It's a little musky.
I wonder if that's who tested the two raccoon up the hoop theory. The raccoon was there.
That might have been.
All she said was that, like, when she lived in this old town that she used to live in, she said that she was having sex with someone and that there was a dead animal.
I mean, $50 is $50 these days. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you have to be.
I think that was before her times, but yeah.
I think that was
okay, but not all these are from working girls, guys.
So listen, these are all from Hunts Point. So
Not
we've got
Some
none of them are from Hunts Point. So we got raccoon, we got flies.
Yeah.
we got,
okay, the next one.
Broken tooth. What do we got next?
Okay, we were doing it doggy style halfway in the entire time. She started to orgasm. Then I shoved it all the way in, and she let out a large fart. And it was the hottest fart I've ever experienced and smelled and heard. And I had control of laughing, but having too hard to have breath while feeling sad for her because she started crying but couldn't stop her orgasm and didn't want me to stop. Not more conversation much after that. So pretty much what happened was that they were having sex doggy style, and she queefed out of her ass, farted, and he said it was the best smell and he's ever heard. But he was laughing so hard, and she was crying because she was orgasming so hard. And then
was he German?
They didn't talk about that.
Was he German?
I'm not sure.
The guy smells very good.
Honestly, that's a 50-50.
I
know a lot of men that like to eat ass, so.
Yeah, so.
That's how you get pink eye. What do you mean 50-50?
Why do guys like to eat ass? Like, why?
Because I know what comes out of my ass.
But
like it's that simple.
Like some guys rather eat ass than eat pussy. Why?
Absolutely fuck not. I'd rather eat where it bleeds than where it poops out of. No, I'm good. Thanks.
That's my whole thing. Like, why are you by there? There's shit that comes out of it. Comes coming out of the other way.
Go ahead. I'm done. I'm not.
You guys want the answer?
Yeah, Jim. Go ahead, Jim. Tell us how you eat ass in not so many words.
Answer. It's all an amusement park. You gotta take the good rides with the bad rides.
Fuck that Disney ride. I'd rather it's a small.
It's all involved. Everything is involved.
Yeah,
it's all involved.
The experience of sex. I know.
That brings a whole new meaning to the circle of life. Okay, I'm just saying. It goes in, it comes out, it goes back. Nope.
I just don't like
that.
I like feeling wet in my ass.
It wasn't a queef. Let's just call it what it was. The girl farted while she was getting banged in the ass.
Nicole said, it's going to get wet down there no matter what.
I mean, I get it, but not really. It's different when they're actually licking.
Okay. Let's pose it this way. Jimbo, would you drink a nice clear glass of water?
Different, trust me.
Pond water. Which would you? Hold on.
I grew up on
no. Don't tell me you went to the fucking the stream and just grabbed a cup out of it, murky as shit, and then took a swig out of it. I'm not talking not the streams outside. No. We're talking about shit here. You come down to Pittsburgh. You've been to Pittsburgh, Monongahela, or Hudson. I got a better one for you, Jimbo. You know the Hudson. Would you go down to the Hudson and take a glass of water out of that and drink it?
So you're comparing some smoking hot chick's ass to the Hudson River?
Yes, after Taco Bell, 100%.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm fucking in. You're the reason why 3 Mile Island happened. I'm just saying.
It's the reason why they made hot sauce.
I knew Cholula was a dirty bitch.
Laugh, guys. This is good. This is good for him.
Laugh. I don't know whether I want to throw up, laugh, cry. I'm thinking
about Vern. You're exactly right.
I'm having fun.
You're exactly right.
Funny.
You drink it. They know they're going to know.
Come on, guys. There's got to be some crazy sex stories in your
right. But Vern. Okay, so let's use that logic. If a horse licks a person in the ass, you're going to lick a person in the ass. I don't want to know that person if a horse is licking him in the ass.
How do you think they say hello?
How do you
look at dogs? How do they sniff and lick ass?
What so you're telling me you had a horse come up to you and lick your ass?
Brother, I don't talk out of school.
He's like, I don't kiss and tell. We're not talking about Carl here, okay?
All right, this next one's pretty good.
I'm joking.
Oh, I know.
We got a couple more stories.
Let's go.
The Taco
the next
Bell.
one is, she said, I can't wait to suck your dick. And in the heat of the moment, the man said, I can't wait to suck your dick too. She ended up throwing him out of the bed and told him to get the fuck out. Like, I'm so, like, in the heat of the moment, they're foreplaying, and she's like, yeah, I'm so excited to suck your dick. And then he was like, yeah, I'm excited to suck yours too. She ended up throwing him out of the fucking bed.
Okay.
That was a good move.
That happened in high school. So.
Here's the question. Did she have a dick?
And she's like, Carl.
No, because I've actually done stuff there. So.
No, I'm just no. That wasn't judgment. I was just asking. It wasn't an appropriate statement. Like, if she had a dick,
yeah, I mean, it's possible. He said he just got it really.
Listen, it's 2025. Shit's still fluid. Well, sort of.
We were young, stupid.
I mean, ready? I just thought of something. Bear with me.
Carl.
How many times are you in the heat of the moment and the passion's going and you're involved and the words are flowing and she says, I love you. And you go, I love you too. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that can be a scary moment.
Could it be the same thing? I want to say, oh,
no.
No. Never mind.
No.
I see it.
No. I get where you're going with this, but Carl really fucked up on this one. I'm just saying. Andrew, that was
made more sense than the words coming out.
Inside, right? Like, don't you hate it when that happens? When you think about something, you're like, man, I sound smart, and then you say it, you're like, God damn.
You're like, nope, didn't make any sense.
Nope. We retract that.
Oh my God, that was stupid.
Oh my God.
Well, this one's about throwing up.
Can I ask? Well, before we talk about yakking, can I ask one question though?
Yeah.
Was the person who said I can't wait to suck your dick the same person who ate the salad out of the vagina?
No, two separate.
I would have died if it was
a streetwalker. One was a friend of mine, like from school.
Okay, fair. I was kind of hoping they were one and the same. I was gonna be like, listen, I need to meet this person. We need to interview. Actually, if you can get the one with the fly vagina, I have a lot of questions. We need to.
I don't want to talk to that person. Actually,
I do. I have tons of. Why is my eye? Do you notice my eyes doing the Forrest Whitaker thing again? I don't know why it keeps doing that. I'm sorry. It was Thousand Island.
I can tell you why.
Why?
You're fucking tired, brother.
I actually slept in today. I feel like I'm having a stroke sometimes. Like, it's not. I'm not even like my eyes up, and it's still kind of. I don't know. We'll see. It's stress.
It's stress. It's tired. Stress. Yeah.
It is.
You ever get when your eyelid starts twitching and shit?
I do get that every once in a while, and then I thought I had to.
Your hand's just sitting there, and your one finger just starts twitching uncontrollably.
Uncontrollably, not the hand, the eye. Yeah, like I was on a live, and I swear I thought I was like,
it's overtired.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it is.
Your muscles.
I don't.
Because when you're up, you're staring at this, and it's like your muscles are tired.
Yeah.
Sure, I get it. Well,
it means you're perfectly normal.
Oh, I'm normal though. My mama told me I'm special. I ride the short bus to school.
These are my special shoes.
She made me cookies, and I stayed at home.
Your mama sure does care a lot about your learning, son.
Now let me tell you about the birds, the bees, and the flies, and the vajayjay. Anyway, that brings a whole new meaning to Venus flytrap. Let's hear about throw.
Let me hear another one.
We got to throw up one.
This was a guy friend of mine. I threw up on a girl's lap one time after getting a pube stuck in my throat. I started coughing, choking, and then barfed all over her crotch. She was highly offended, and it was a while before she let me try again.
Fucking newbie.
Amateur hour.
Fucking newbie. You always keep a bottle of water somewhere in reach in case that happens. And you never just start coughing. like Larry David did in that episode where he had that in his. It's like, it's a hair in my throat.
He never been with a hurry.
We can get pubes from you guys too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All guys want us to suck their balls.
Rite of passage.
Andrew's like, normal, amateur. Yep, amateur.
That is normal.
That's 100% normal. It happens. And the fucked up part. This is where it's the worst part, right? They're completely shaved, and you still get the hair, and you're like, where the fuck did this come from?
Came off my chest.
Just came from her head.
You're like, is it mine? Like that's when you throw up.
Since I'm a baby Sasquatch, it was probably one of mine.
It's a cute little Ewok. Hi.
Ewok show you.
I did say penis fly trap. I did. I said it was a penis fly trap. It's a little shop of horrors. That's what the fuck that is. I still can't get over. Could you imagine? But like as a guy, could you imagine you spread it open? You're so excited. You're like, I'm gonna eat this. Like that, I would throw up in. If I saw fucking maggots or flies coming out of someone's hoo-ha, I'd be fucking thrown up.
To be fair, I think you'd smell it at least a foot or two before you got down there.
That's if it's rotting. We're talking about the maggots were in there.
If they're there, there's something.
Oh my God. Steven goes, feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
If they're down there, there's some aromatherapy going on too.
Yeah, probably the yeast is keeping them alive. Jesus Christ. You would think the pH would kill them. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I still can't. Vern's like a mile away. Well, if you turn on the heated seats, you'll smell it even further.
No, so that's it. Never mind.
That's called a clam bake.
Were you reading my mind? Were you reading my mind?
Oh, this next one's about shit again.
Oh my G, here we go. How do you scratch and sniff test? I don't want to scratch or sniff that. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's hear this one.
All right, the guy. Okay, so this guy got stuck a dildo up my butt, and when he pulled it out, it was an entire turd out of my butt.
Happens.
He was really nice about it, though. He laughed about it, and then just scratched it for free.
Happens.
Jimbo without skipping a
beat.
Jimbo without skipping a beat goes, it happens. With a straight sober face, it happens.
I mean, maybe a little like from pressure, but like not like an actual turd. Maybe like a little fart or queef or
it happens.
You know it I mean, yeah, shit. I shit before I birthed my child.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know from pressure. I've done it all.
Was the shit girl the same girl as the fly vagina?
No, man, these are all separate stories. That was
Damn it.
Guys never talk about when they put the fingers up there and the next day for 4 days later you got like fucking little turdy fingers for like days.
What?
This is why it says exit only on my ass.
Why do people
This is literally who doesn't wash their hands? That's a better question. How you just stuck your fingers up somebody's booty hole and you didn't wash your hands?
I can't.
But no, you do wash your hands.
No wonder every man was like, take a shit in that. I don't know. I gotta go.
Don't ever be surprised.
I'm not. I mean, I have one that thinks everything's amazing.
The one thing we're taught about anal play, don't be surprised. Well, yeah, shit happens. Shit fucking happens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're like.
This one's about squirting.
Let's go chasing waterfalls. Let's go.
Okay, this one.
Jimbo, there's no judgment. I hope you know that.
The guy was so freaked out.
I don't care.
This happened about this is when she was telling me. After a few dates with a guy I was really into, I went home with him for foreplay. And we were getting really hot. And then all of a sudden he was fingering me and he was going down on me at the same time. And all of a sudden I squirted all over his face.
Yeah, that's
Vern, there's nothing wrong.
And got up, changed his shirt, wiped off his face, grabbed me a towel, made me put a towel underneath my ass, and then didn't speak to me for the rest of the night. And then I never spoke to him ever.
He should have been proud because that's a goal. That's an achievement.
Yeah. Look, I'm just saying, if I'm not drowning between the thighs of somebody, Look, I literally joined the swim team just so I could fucking learn how to breathe underwater. Okay. My goal was to be Aquaman when I was a kid. Why?
I learned to breathe through my ears.
Eyelids in my ears, man. I'm telling you. Yeah,
exactly.
Shame on him for fucking
G. Morton, tag that. Nailed it.
Right. Like, seriously, shame on him. Listen, him and the maggot vagina needs to
not everyone knows how to squirt.
No, I know it's different people, but I'm saying, hook those two up. That would have been a fucking riot. Could you imagine that? He don't like a squirter, but have flies come out of it. Like, I mean, you expect it out of like Anne Heche's vagina. I know. Let's leave them alone. But still, I mean, she's only been dead for like 5 years. The point is, that's a fly in someone's vagina. This is a squirt. This is normal. Like, this happens. And if you can do that, it's like winning the big teddy bear at the fucking carnival, right? Like, yes.
He was like the little Egyptian. He was like the little Egyptian helper to Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones hit the temple. He found the temple, and the helper was like, "What is this? What's this? You don't know what was happening." He goes, "We found a temple."
Brother. Did you just compare him to Short Round?
Yeah. He's like, "I don't know what's happening." He's like, "Well, we found the temple, brother."
Listen, how do you think we condition our beard? It's a squirt.
Like, danger, Mr. Jones. Danger, Mr. Jones. No, brother, this is not danger.
Yo, could you imagine, like, Steve, what do the police hotline and glory holes have in common? Oh, God almighty. They both rely on anonymous tips. Facts. Oh, we going down this rabbit hole. God damn, gee, fuck. No, that's not gross. I'm not into making a hatchery, right? I mean, hey, fair. I mean, you purge the pipes. I'm just saying. I'm at a loss for fucking words at this point. We got glitter bitches that are upset about getting squirted on their face. You got the other one who pulls a log of shit out because he plunged it too hard. The fly vagina. I know it happens
because she's got to get her mouth.
The broken tooth one. That's the most vanilla out of all of this.
Let me know, guys. I got plenty of stories to tell.
I want a flavor saver for later.
I mean, not right now, but I do.
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. Like, God, I really hope to God my parents don't watch.
Like when you push on the bottom of the stomach.
Disclaimer, guys, if you are underage, do not watch this podcast episode.
Yeah, that's way too fucking late now. They've already done watched it. Like, here's my thing. Mom, Dad.
When this one's in the archives, it's going to be like, do not like warning labels.
Listen, all I'm going to say, Mom, Dad, if you actually listen to the first podcast and it's this one, go listen to the other ones where we talk about conspiracy theories. This is not typical normal. We don't talk about fly vaginas, usually hairy vaginas, and Jimbo's usually drooling, but not fly in the vagina. There's, oh my God.
She told me
Andrew,
why would you ever tell me that story in the first place?
Andrew, that's funny as shit.
Why would you want to be? She was known as the maggot girl
in Florida. No, those guys are from California.
Fair. Just mark it as educational. Jesus Christ. What, the squirt? Yeah, look, Vern said it makes most men horny. Facts, Vern. Listen, we're visual. We're like, men are visual creatures, right? Like, we need to know we're doing a good job. So if I'm down there eating it like somebody special on bath salts, I almost said a dirty word. It starts with an R if you can catch my drift. And you're twitching your leg or I'm backing you up the bed, I'm doing a good job. If you squirt all over my face, I just won the fucking the Stanley Cup. I won the fucking Super Bowl trophy. I just said, haha, yeah, I lasted 8 seconds. That's what I did. Right? Championship.
You did great.
I'm just saying.
I hope you guys enjoyed some of the stories.
Vern, I've been good tonight. No, Vern, don't be good. Why are you being... No, the stories are great. This is ridiculous. I mean, the fly vagina one was... that's going to be hard.
I had to start. I should do that one last.
I'm literally going.
I think that was perfect to start with that one first.
Okay.
It was like,
that's now we're going to Disney World after this. Exactly. I think that's a new podcast shirt that we're going to come out with. I ate it so good it was like croutons or Caesar. I don't know. We'll figure out something with vagina and flies for a podcast shirt. We'll get that going. That'll be a good one. Maybe I'll make an image.
My nuggets turn into flies, don't they?
Yes.
So
that's
wait. Did you just know? Did that just hit you now?
Yeah.
So this
I
is
wonder why you were going with the fly thing so much. And I'm like, we were talking about maggots.
It's funny how many people don't understand this, right? In order to get maggots, that means flies had to have gotten to it to lay
eggs onto it. So they
that
left
means that out. If there was no flies near there, that the eggs were already laid.
So if you have like food, totally different, it had nothing to do with the fucking salad.
So if you had food that now has maggots growing out of it, that means flies had gotten to it before you either had it or you didn't see flies get to it.
Yeah, but you could see fucking maggots. That's the craziest part.
But they're I'm going to say words that I can't say right now.
Incubation period.
Incubation period is very fast.
Right.
Within like 48 hours.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. But you would think that the acids inside of the vagina and the pH
that it was already tainted food and it was in there and it stayed in there. Something stayed in there. And
what did they think it was? Coconut shavings or Parmesan cheese? Like, what the hell? The fuck do you? How do you get a salad and look at it and go, "Oh, that's normal"?
Let's summertime. It'll happen with your trash at home. True. If your trash doesn't get it taken out every day, couple days, you're like, "Oh wow, I got maggots in my trash can." Well, yeah, because it's summertime and flies are all around, and they incubate within 48 hours, and now you have maggots.
Right, but Jim. But again, this is 48 hours inside a vagina. This isn't fucking Sally Struthers commercial.
Later, but I bet she had them for a while.
This isn't a 5 cents a day could feed the vagina kind of story with the fly going. This is legit. I'm just saying.
Her JJ was out of commission. She needed to get those maggots.
The Parmesan is moving. It's quality parm, right? Like, I mean, they had to have seen this when it went in. Like, this is that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's not trying to make excuses for her.
I hope I never see her again, to be honest.
I really hope you do. I want her as a guest.
And that's not the only nasty story about her. I have.
Do you have another one off the cuff that you?
No, I have to find my book. I wrote a little book in my.
We're publishing it. We're fucking publishing it. Tales from the Night Walker. Look, we are publishing that. That is it. That is done. This is copyrighted, motherfuckers. Apparently, we're all on the LLC, Jim. We got to talk about that after.
Oh yeah, guys, we're owners.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Protein's protein. Listen, Vern, if we're fucking stuck in the woods and all I got to eat is fucking maggots, fine. If I pull your pants down and there's fucking maggots there, I ain't fucking eating that vagina. No way in hell.
Yeah.
Right, there's a big difference between I'm starving and I got to eat something than I'm gonna go down and get lucky and see that shit. Like I would never touch. No, I probably.
We're not in the apocalypse. Like we're not depending on. We're not depending on
zombie.
Like saving. I got to eat some dirty pussy to stay alive.
Listen, was this?
I'd be the most alive motherfucker there was. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's gotta be a zombie. She's got to be a zombie. It's the only way this flies would last. Either that or
there's a zombie med out there.
There's
totally different story. But
here's a question for you. I can't even say it. Would you eat zombie pussy?
No, because it had maggots in it. We're back to the maggots.
What if it didn't have maggots yet?
No, it's gonna try. Well, so what? I'm eating them. They're eating my brain.
What if they were tied down? They couldn't get to your brain.
That just sounds like torture.
It's a question.
Fair, valid.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that, Steven.
Tales from the Trucker Boy host Mel. Listen, wouldn't that brings a whole new term to lot lizard?
Just a question.
Geez, like how recent of a zombie is this? Is this like Warm Bodies, or is this like brand new zombie?
Brand new zombie.
So uncontrolled, untamed, not Walking Dead.
With well, that's a whole other story.
Fresh zombie. Anyway, I'm ready for a new
Carl.
one.
Yeah, I agree with Steven. It is definitely, it's still considered necrophilia. So, I mean, their dead is dead. I mean, it is what it is.
Are they?
What do you mean? Of course. Listen, if they're other than those 5 cents a day commercials, flies should not be crawling on people's vajayjays.
What if they said that if you fucked a zombie, you could bring him back to life?
Fuck that. Nope. I'll yeet myself out of existence.
No, you know how much trauma you went through losing them in the first place?
But you could bring them back to life.
Right. No.
Some things are better.
Oh my god, I couldn't do it. I don't want. I mean, I would love to have my dad.
I'm just giving hypotheticals out there. Like I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there.
No, Jimbo.
Like, listen, we can cure all the zombies by fucking them, and they'll come back to life and they'll be normal.
I feel like this would be a Kevin.
I know we don't have zombies. But I'm just saying, like hypothetical, like a hypothetical.
No, it's just a hypothetical question.
Like sci-fi TV show, like X-rated
G.
Right? Right?
Yeah, G, because you're holding her fucking throat so she doesn't bite you.
and then as soon as you nut them, they're like, as soon as you nut them, she's like, "Oh my god, I'm normal again." Like,
what is this, like Sleeping Beauty over here?
Think about that though. Like that could be a thing. And we don't even know. We don't even know about it.
I fucking can't. There
would be like it would be like a special forces.
Oh my god, no, handcuffs wouldn't work because zombies
would be like
rip apart so easily.
There'd be like a special forces unit going through zombie villages.
Oh, they'd have to be the Marines. It'd have to be the Marines.
Banging them to bring them back to life.
It would have to be the Marines. We'll give you 9 crayons per bitch you bang.
I have the copyrights to that. I have the copyrights right now. I brought it up.
Armageddon
becomes a sci-fi show. I want rights to it.
What are you talking about? Disney's already in production with it. It's High School Zombie #3.
That's like Showtime at 2 a.m. Like Cinemax 2 a.m.
We're talking like Bordello of Blood from Comedy Central, right? Like vampires, okay, they suck like your blood.
More like that.
The what?
I'm thinking like,
or no, never mind.
No, Bordello of Blood was a comedy movie with John. Oh God, what the fuck was his name? Oh God, I could
FS Zombie Fuck Squad. It's like a high level zombie fuck squad. And they go in.
Is it pay-per-view anymore? Or is it all apps?
He's like, listen here,
I'm in. I'm writing the script. I'm writing the script right now.
All right, get on it, Jim.
I would love to see this as a play, as a musical.
It would be like, remember Mighty Mouse. I am here to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on the way.
We will fuck the zombies and save the day. I feel like it would be more like Speed Racer, though.
I'll play the fly.
First Double Guy feature-length film.
Okay, so we'll be.
It's going to start off in like 2055 in a schoolhouse. They go, "How was our world saved by all the zombies?"
It's like Galaxy Quest where they think all the shit's real.
And it would be like the A-Team. It would be like the A-Team intro. Dun, 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 dun. It was a specialized group of men brought forth
with a special set of skills.
None of the zombies were saved. We couldn't save the men zombies. We could only save the women zombies.
Listen, it's Blazing Saddles meets like oh God, I just said it. Fuck me. With Tim Allen, it was the
when they rode the motorcycles,
where they had like the ribbed head. Alan Thicke was in it.
Yes,
Galaxy Quest. It's like Galaxy Quest mixed with like Resident Evil mixed with like Cups or Into the Woods or whatever with Anna Kendrick. Oh my God,
Galaxy Quest.
Quest.
Jesus Christ! I mean,
we're on to something.
Oh my
God.
Fun.
But you got to have the Crypt Keeper in it too. Like, today we're going to talk about a story.
Wait till you hear this one, kids.
Worst part, the ending. Spoiler alert. They pull off the mask and they're like, oh, you tricky kids got me. And it's like Mr. Hubbard, you know. Who's got a Scooby snack? Let's fucking go.
I got candy in my pocket.
You want a lollipop?
Get your fat ass in here.
Wait, what?
Nicole, I'm ready for a new one. I'm sorry.
No, that was it.
No, she's done. No.
Vern's like, wait, what's happening? Vern's like, I'm a zombie. Vern's like, I'm a zombie.
Jesus Christ. Well, Carl identifies as an Apache attack helicopter these days after he goes after his AI girlfriend. I'm just saying, but I'm going to leave you with
on his head.
yeah. I'm going to leave you all with this. Carl did some nasty shit the other day, right? He told me about this. He went on a date dressed up in a